All right, now let's get into the syllabus. So hopefully by now you've been able to go into Titanium and download the syllabus for the semester. We'll go through the different components of the class in this video, but definitely you can ask me a question on any aspect of this via email or dropping by my office hours. So I'll start by reading what the course description is in the syllabus. The goal of this course is to examine the U.S. healthcare system and identify the challenges within the 21st century. We will investigate how changing demographic population, increased life expectancy, race, ethnicity, and social economic status will affect the healthcare industry. We will examine how social determinants of health and long-term chronic illnesses impact specific populations, particularly for communities of color. Additionally, a thorough examination of allied health professions will include clinical and non-clinical settings, occupational therapy, physical therapy, social workers, counseling, and other non-clinical health occupation options. So this course does focus on various health careers, but again, in order to understand the context of those jobs, you need to understand the overall health care system. And the different activities that we'll be doing throughout the semester are an opportunity for you to do a deeper dive into what career you will be pursuing. So what is the textbook? So the recommended textbook is Introduction to the Health Professions, 6th edition. This should be available in the bookstore. If not, let me know if you're having issues finding it. The book is divided into 3 different areas. So the U.S. healthcare system, this is chapters 1 through 5. So this is an overview of what kind of health services are actually offered in this country. What is the process for paying for those? What are different demographic changes, particularly in relation to aging? And chapter 5, healthcare reform. So this book is a little dated in that it does not reflect the most recent efforts to dismantle the Affordable Care Act, but it's still primarily the law of the land. So we'll be getting into a little bit of that. The next section, chapter 6, is on health career planning. So after you've understood a little bit more about the industry, how do you go about planning a career? And then the rest of the book is really specific chapters on different health professions. You are definitely encouraged to look through the entire book, but in this semester, because we are funded by the Allied Health Academy, we will focus on some specific careers. So looking at rehabilitation therapy, which are chapters 14, 20, 21, and 24. Mental health careers, which are chapters 17 and 18, and public health, which are chapters 27 through 31. Again, you are welcome to look at any of the other chapters as well. Maybe you're interested in nursing or, being a dentist or something else like that. But for the purposes of this class, we are going to focus on these 3 areas. All right, so next we have the different assignments. So one of the areas for your assignments will be health career projects. So these are 3 assignments, each worth 25 points for a total of 75 points. And this is your opportunity to really do the career exploration. If you don't do these assignments, you're not going to be able to learn much about the health careers in this class. So there's 3 different assignments, and I'll give a quick overview of each of these. So the first assignment is the health career summary. You will need to create a table comparing 3 different health occupations. This is not due until week 12, Saturday, April 14th, but this is something that you really should be working on throughout the semester. Next, sorry about that, is health professional informational interview. So your assignment here is your opportunity to speak to someone in the health field. So ideally, try to find someone who is who has the job that you would like to have. But if not, any health professional will suffice. The purpose of this interview is to learn more about what they do and an example of how they got to where they are at. This is due week 13, Saturday, April 21st. And the last health career project is the health career profile group video or PowerPoint project. So this is your opportunity to connect with your classmates. In groups of 3, you'll create a 3 to 5 minute video promoting a particular health career. So this is due week 16th, Wednesday, May 9th. It's due in the middle of the week to give you an opportunity to watch each other's videos. The idea of these 3 assignments, the first one is to get an idea of 3 different careers. Then maybe you focus in a little bit more on one of them through your informational interview. And then this last project is your opportunity to connect with others, share what you've learned throughout the semester, and summarize it in a 3 to 5 minute video. Next section of assignments is professional development assignments. So this is also worth 75 points, but this is 5 different assignments. So this is 15 points each. This is your opportunity to really create a plan for your career. So as you can see on the right, these are the 5 different assignments that you have. So goal plan part 1, resume, LinkedIn profile, goal plan part 2, and final reflection journal. So the goal plan part 1, it's basically the first part of a 2-part assignment. We will be using the Passion Roadmap from Passion Planner to outline your goals for 3 months and your overall lifetime. This is your first assignment, and it is due Saturday, February 3rd. There will be another video that'll go in depth with what you need to do for this video, for this assignment. But basically, you are coming up with a list of goals that you want to accomplish roughly by the end of the semester, as well as overall in your life, and then coming up with specifics. How are you actually going to reach those goals? Your second assignment for professional development is your resume. So hopefully you already have some aspect of a resume, but if not, this is your opportunity to create one. If you already have one, this is your opportunity to update it. And you'll be using the Career Center to take a look at it, make revisions, and this will be due Saturday, February 24th. So because you do need to get input from the Career Center, do not wait until the last minute to do this. They are available, but their appointments get filled up pretty quickly. So do not wait until the last minute to do this. All right, your third assignment for professional development is the LinkedIn profile. Hopefully, again, you already have a LinkedIn profile, but if you do not, this is your opportunity to create one. If you already have one, this is your opportunity to update it. So you can take your resume and create a LinkedIn account from that. And this is going to be due Saturday, March 10th. So you can see the assignments kind of build on each other. The fourth assignment is Goal Plan Part 2. So as you saw in the first assignment, you were doing a roadmap of your goals for 3 months and your lifetime. In this assignment, you are focusing more on goals for 1 year out and 3 years out. This will be due Saturday, May 15th. And so the idea is that throughout the semester, you have been learning more about what it is that you need to do to reach your goals. And this roadmap will basically be your plan for the next year and 3 years out. And lastly, your fifth professional development assignment is a final reflection journal. This is your opportunity to reflect on what have you gotten out of this class and some suggestions for what we can do better. This will be due Friday, May 18th. And all of these assignments with more details and deadlines are on Titanium as well. That's just an overview. The third component of your grade is attendance and participation. This is 50 points. And with an online class, because we're not meeting up in person, it can be a little challenging to build community, but we still want you to get to know your classmates. So there are 3 different components, each worth 5 points, and I'll go through those in a bit. But high level, these are discussion forum posts, guest speaker interactions, and group peer feedback. So for the discussion forums, you will get a prompt for 6 different weeks to respond to. So your first post will be due by Wednesday of that week, and a second response to any of your classmates would be due on Friday. So each week that there's a discussion forum, you will see a new thread started by me, and all you have to do is respond to that. So we'll get some practice with that for today, but you will be posting for weeks 1, 3, 4, 6, 14, and 16. So where do you actually post? So log into Titanium, navigate to the student discussion forum, which should be right underneath announcements, and then respond to the main thread. Do not create your own separate thread. So as you can see in the screenshots here, there's the link for the student discussion forum for this class on Titanium right above the syllabus. And then you will click on where it says discussion forum number 1, week 1, who are you? So for this first discussion forum post, as I mentioned earlier, I do want to get to know who you are. So start by listing out your name, your year. So are you a freshman? Are you a transfer? Are you a 5th year senior? You know, go ahead and indicate what year you're in. Also list what your major is. Maybe it's health science, maybe it's sociology, maybe it's history. You know, we can get into the health field from a variety of different majors. So it'll be interesting to see what mix of majors we have for this semester. Now for this next question, maybe you know, maybe you don't know. In either way, it's fine. Please go ahead and share what are your current career goals. So maybe you know for sure that you want to be a pediatric physical therapist, or maybe you just know that you are interested in the health field and not quite sure what it is that you want to do. Go ahead and specify to the best of your ability what your current career goals are. For the next thing in this forum post, please share what is one thing you hope to learn in this class. So in my prior video, I shared that people got some professional development, career exploration, had access to some professional role models. What is it that you want to get out of this class? As you just kind of heard from this video, there are several assignments, but hopefully there is something that is drawing you to this class, and I would like to know what it is to motivate you to keep going through the semester. Lastly, please provide a fun fact or facts about yourself. So this could be anything. Maybe it's something you like to cook, maybe it's a place you've been, maybe it's something that you did over break. Please just provide something so we can get to know a little bit more about you. And since this is in the discussion forum, the rest of your classmates will read this as well. All right, so as far as attendance and participation, the first thing was discussion forum. The second thing is guest speaker interaction. So as I mentioned, we will have guest speakers in this semester. Since it's 100% online, you won't be able to meet them in person. However, we still want you to interact. So before I have the interview with the guest speaker, you will be required to pose a question on the forum. You will need to watch the video and then post a response as well. So the weeks that we have guest speakers, we're currently slated to have them weeks 8, 9, and 10. And then lastly, for attendance and participation, group peer feedback. So since we do have a group assignment, group projects can definitely be tricky, but we want to make sure that everyone is contributing and really building community. So we will have your peers in your group provide an evaluation of your performance, and your scores will be averaged to receive up to 5 points, depending on how you did in the group project. So keep that in mind. So overall, that's basically what the syllabus entails. If you have any questions about anything that we went over, feel free to send me an email. Each of the assignments has its own post in Titanium with more details, but that's basically what it is. 75 points for health career assignments, 75 points for professional development assignments, and 50 points for attendance and participation.